Embarrassing new low. Meghan's dwindling popularity, audience refuse her the power of women event. Meghan Markle has hit an embarrassing new low according to one expert who believes a slate of new viewing figures show just how little people are watching. The Duchess of Sussex, alongside Prince Harry, have spent considerable time carving out deals with streaming giants Netflix and Spotify. But it would appear their viewing figures are less than stellar, and according to one expert, an upcoming event and its projected crowd numbers show how little demand there is for Meghan. Citing a Women's Fund of Central Indiana event, expert Daniela Elza highlighted the stark contrast of attendees between an event just 4 years ago and the upcoming piece. Held at Marriott downtown in Indianapolis, United States, Meghan is set to speak to a crowd of roughly 2,500 people on The Power of Women event. Just 4 years ago, however, former First Lady Michelle Obama had drawn crowds of around 13,000. Writing for news.com.au, expert Elza wrote, "The Women's Fund of Central Indiana has quite the pedigree, with former First Lady Michelle Obama speaking at their event in 2018, however, here's the rub. When Flotus took to the stage, the Women's Fund event was held at an indoor arena and to a sold-out audience of 13,000 people. And Meghan? The largest capacity of a conference space at the Indianapolis Marriott downtown is 2,500 people. Hitting back at the Meghan-attended event by noting that the Water and Sewer Distributors of America will be hosting their get-together at a hotel of the same chain, Elza argued Meghan did not have the pull of a big guest. She continued, "Clearly the expectations about what sort of crowd Meghan will pull are not even vaguely in the same ballpark, or even indoor arena, as that of Michelle. Unfortunately, as the time-worn cliché goes, numbers don't lie, and for Meghan, it's been a pretty bumpy week on the numbers front." Elza highlighted a recent upload to YouTube from Variety featuring front page splash Meghan rack up 213k views, with previous front page star Ana de Armas recording 279k views. New episodes of the Duchess's podcast, which explores various archetypes that affect women, are released every Tuesday. Speaking of Meghan Markle's latest venture, royal expert Kinsey Schofield suggests that the 41-year-old is utilizing American media to help realign her own narrative. She is utilizing this podcast to respond vaguely to accusations that both Tom Bower and Valentine Lowe have made against her in their recent books. She wants you to know that she is not a bully, she is just an assertive woman, and you are going to have to come to your own conclusions on whether or not that is the truth. She added, she's clearly using this podcast as a vehicle to respond to some of those accusations in a way that is not as blatant as a sit-down Oprah interview. But she is trying to paint a picture of who she wants the world to see her as through this podcast. Ms. Schofield also noted that Meghan revealed that she is 43% Nigerian, adding that this is news to us. She also claimed that the choice of guests is being used to elevate herself. After being asked whether the podcast is acting favorable to her, Ms. Schofield noted that although her podcast listener numbers were high in the beginning, they are dropping. She added they were high after the first episode because people were curious. So far, Meghan has released 7 episodes. In her latest episode, the Duchess devoted the episode to the angry black woman myth,